And Mike, with the top end, we're with Jack Beckman. We were telling about your wife, Jenna, and the fact that there's some complications with the pregnancy. How difficult for you as a driver to force that to the back of your mind and concentrate on the job that you just did in beating height?
You know, in a perfect world, if you write the script, when they fire that race car up, you zone in and you just compartmentalize everything. The reality is it's difficult, and then you throw in it's 90-something degrees. It's Africa hot right now. I'm in the car strapped in for a long time, wiping the sweat out of my eyes with this towel and throwing it out before they start the car up. But you know what? The other lane's got the same heat in them for that one. And we really want to get this Valvoline paint job in a winner's circle here pretty soon. And honey, I love you. And my son Jason misses his mom, and he's going to have a little sister probably sooner than expected. I can't wait to get home, but I'd like to do it with another trophy.
Absolutely. Dave Reeve?
Well, we're back at the starting line, Mike. I've been talking to a lot of crew chiefs. There's many ways to try to slow these cars down on this hot, tricky surface, from taking clutch away, blower away, taking motor away. But one of the most dramatic I heard, a crew chief told me, Mike, that he was taking 80 grams of weight out of the car at the lockup point during the run. That's more than 50%. And take it even a step further, some of those levers back on that clutch not working at all. The guys are trying everything they can to get these cars down the racetrack today.
So what that means, they're trying to get that clutch to slip a little bit more. Normally about half track, about the 8th mile, they're trying to get the engine in the driveline at 1-to-1 to accelerate that car. They're taking so much clutch off of that race car that the clutch never catches up with the engine. In other words, that clutch is slipping from the time they hit the throttle until the time they lift at the finish line.
The Pedregon brothers, Cruz and Tony, 4 championships, 71 race wins. Their 45th meeting between the two.
There's an upset.
Yeah, another one. As you saw Cruz struggle, he had to go in and out of it a couple of times. Tony Pedregon, 435, 279 miles an hour.
You take a look here at Cruz. He had to backpedal early in the run. Looked like it had a cylinder out. That's why. So what happens is, even though it's down on horsepower, the clutch grabs too early, and the thing wants to go out there and paddle the tires, just like you see there. Cruz had to get out of the throttle, and it just was terrible from the time he hit the throttle. And unfortunately for him, that's why he is going home early. Take a look. Cruz one of the best at pedaling the race car, but the key there too is you got that cylinder out. That's not helping things. It just makes the clutch lock up a little bit too early, because it doesn't, when the engine doesn't spike up, it doesn't slip the clutch properly, and it just messes everything up.
And Cruz and Snap-on this weekend supporting the Wounded Warrior Project, and we thank them for that.